Georgian, you've come to Israel at a time of great suffering. People are so sad about what Hamas has done as dead hostages have come out and all. What do you, as a man of God, say to a country like Israel at such a time?
There's always been difficulties our way, but it says that He ever leads us in a triumphant procession. So as difficult it is, and we're there with you, but we see God be able to move us and turn the mourning into joy, as Psalm 30 says. I really see it, and as difficult it is for us to feel it this way, but it's going to happen in mourning into joy. So,
you know, I think about David when he and his men came back and their enemy had taken everything, their families and all.
Yeah.
And David encouraged his soul. It said he encouraged his soul. And can we do that with joy? Is there, I mean, you would think most people would say joy is something that it just has to come up. It just has to bubble up automatically. It's not something you can control. But does the Bible suggest that we need to just push ourselves into joy, push ourselves into worship, and that those will be used as weapons on our behalf?
Yeah, in one way we could do that, but the way I deal with difficulties, the source for turning it into joy is Christ Himself who is in me. And so I get even deeper into Him, not in a forceful way, but in a loving way, like He loves me, He loves us, and through giving to His hug, like yielding to, I find that in the rest of it, I actually don't strive, because it's almost counterproductive, even though it is feeling this way. But I feel like resting in Him, in His embrace, because He never lets me go, He never lets us go. And so I'm resting in His faithfulness, in His, and of course He's the one that has got the oil of gladness on Him. Mm-hmm. And so as I rest in Him, give myself into deeper love relationship, love embrace, intimate, then His oil begin to flow.
I know you've written a book about joy. Is joy a weapon, and how is it a weapon?
Joy is a weapon because it takes me out of the despair and takes me out of the emotional, soulish feelings into the Spirit. Mm-hmm. And in the Spirit, all of us, we're seated in heavenly places, and that is a place of, the rockets are falling from above, not trying to machine gun it from below, but in the Spirit, we see these rockets of joy falling, and wow. That's the warfare that I'm in, being one with Him.
Also rest. I know the Bible, I think, man, we think we get to be adults. When we get to be adults, then we must strive, we must work hard, we must push. But is the Bible, when it talks about you need to come to me like a child, is God saying something to us about rest and relaxing in Him, that maybe we could live better lives if we weren't striving so hard?
Absolutely. Your father, we have children, and their kids never worry about a thing as long as we're around. Mm-hmm. And the same should be with us. And we around Him, and He's around us, and we go, our big dad. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I know your group, Global Celebration, you go all over the world and you go to the poorest of people, and you hold feasts with lots of food and a lot of rejoicing, and you play the violin and you all sing and worship. What's your message to people when you're doing that?
Well, the message is that He's already paid in full for us to be delivered from this darkness, to be rescued from this world of darkness and transfer. And so coming to difficulties like garbage dumps sometimes, often we love that. Orphans, we have hundreds of orphans that in different continents, and we just bring that reality, that into their situation, and He's already prepared for us to be in His victory. Amen. And so that's how I look at it.
All right. Rejoice in the Lord always.
Always. And again I say.
And again I say rejoice. Thank you so much, Georgian Banov, Global Celebration.
Thank you for having me. God bless you. We love you guys so much.